Hello, 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 hello. Check 1 2, check 1 2. We are back. Took Soul's advice and made sure that custom side plates were removed, so we should be good to go. I had no idea about that glitch. But hopefully now we will be alright. So let's do it. Let's do it to it. And hopefully we'll actually get to see the legit Departure arena. It'll be a nice little side effect. Having to restart this. See if I can. Gonna get back to the chat. All right. So, main event time. And it is 2 out of 3 falls for the NGW Championship. Jacob Anderson versus the Bully the Bulldozer, TZ Masson. Twitch not allowing me to load a chat. Oh, nope, still the same arena. All right, then. Oh, well. I guess it would have been pretty weird if we changed arenas for the main event anyway, but... All right, so it must be some weird glitch. Too bad. There we have the lovely woman who's... Don't remember what name I gave her. And here he comes, the charismatic kid, ready to give it everything he has got and then some to topple the bully. I mean, that's been a big part of this for Jacob Anderson, standing up to TZ Mass. Mass, since he came to NGW, has just been doing whatever he wants to, destroying everybody. I mean, injuring numerous people. It was about time that somebody stood up to him. Jacob Anderson happy to be that somebody. Biggest match of Jacob Anderson's career here in NGW, but twice he has fought TZ Mass before, and twice he has fallen at the hands of the Bulldozer. And is there anybody who looks meaner? I think him and Anthony Hunt should have a mean off or something. Who's uglier? With the grandest prize in NGW slung over his shoulder. Will NGW remain Mass's stomping ground after tonight, or will Jacob Anderson put a stop to it all? Remember, this is 2 out of 3 falls, meaning one superstar has to get either 2 pins, 2 submissions, 2 countouts, or 2 disqualifications, and Mass does have his champion's advantage in that matter. By countout, by disqualification, he will be able to retain his title, but I think for TZ Mass, this is really a matchup which he's going to use to send a message to the NGW roster, that message being, forget what you saw 2 weeks ago when I was pinned. That was a fluke, and it's never going to happen again unless that kid right there, that charismatic kid, can actually do it. Nobody thinks he can. The odds stacked up against him. What is smelly? It's smelly? You smell it? Absolutely no emotion shown in his face. That might be the scariest thing of them all about TZ Mass. He just does not care. Got some pearly whites, though. Props. Must brush his teeth twice a day. Like a good man. Dentist would be proud. That NGW Championship showing off to Anderson. held up high for the world to see by our head official Poe. And let's get it on. The wait is over. Slowly approach each other, middle of the ring. Jake Medicine is a smaller man, able to quickly evade Mass. Go for those kicks to the leg. Already picking out a target. Great strategy has apparently been devised by Anderson before heading into this matchup. And for someone like TZ Mass, you had better have a plan. I'll say that much. I mean, Jacob's ploy has got to be to get TZ Mass off his feet. Maybe work on the legs so that Mass isn't able to throw around his very visible advantage when it comes to his strength. And look at that, just complete disrespect. TZ obviously does not feel as though Jacob deserves to be standing in the ring with him right now, but Jacob won a Fatal 4-Way match to become #1 contender. And even though twice before Mass has had the better of Anderson, Jacob has still shown up tonight, and he is still going to put 100% in, and I believe that. These clotheslines early on, and now Mass from side control with those big meaty claws of his just bashing in the face of Anderson. But there he is, right back up to his seat and throwing his full weight at Mass. The bully doesn't even flinch. Hardly has any effect at all, and that is astonishing. Wow, jumping up into the arms of TZ, who just then drills him down onto the knee and full mount. Right hands connecting. One. I mean, this is already from the get-go been an onslaught. This is already completely one-sided. I mean, did we really expect anything different? Did Jacob Anderson expect anything different? Data roll now transitioning into a crossface. Brings him up to his seat, but Jacob Anderson's ready for him. Elbow swung into the midsection. And a drop kick. Is there hope? Is there some way, somehow, that Jacob Anderson can win this matchup? If there is, I'll tell you this much, he's going to find a way. Slingshot from the rope back towards the center of the ring, but TZ's not finished with him by a long shot. I'm not done with you. Into the corner, and there's the full near 300-pound frame of TZ, just about squashing Jacob in the corner like a bug. Anderson, though, sidesteps, and the nick of time, and now dropping TZ over the top rope. Kicks out the knee to the Mass, charging him, and there's those clotheslines just keep rearing their ugly head. Watch out, Poe. You already taking your bumps tonight, my friend. I would not want to get between TZ Mass and his intended target. Up against the ropes. Again, a slingshot utilized. And Anderson going for a very interesting pin here. Very clearly not going to get the job done, but maybe more of a tactic used by Anderson, trying to force TZ to expel his energy. Obviously, it's going to take something out of you, forcing a kick out. And here we go. This is exactly what I said. Jacob needs to get TZ grounded, needs to work on the legs. Single unhook DDT. Now Jacob Anderson's building something. The momentum in his favor, but not for long. TZ planted a boot right across his head. Jacob Anderson now, he's got the fight at him. Hurricane Rana. Wow, this crowd. 110% behind Charismatic Kid. There's a reason he's called the Charismatic Kid. Quit, not his vocabulary, will not die, but man, a headbutt in the elbow of TZ, cutting him open. And the cutter! Stunner, twist of fate, whatever you want to call it. That's exactly what put Anderson down 2 weeks ago. Will it put him down here? It does, but remember, it's 2 out of 3 falls. TZ Mass soars to the first point. Jacob Anderson, though, realizing let that point get away from him. Now flustering to try to even things up. If this was first to a fall, man, TZ Mask would be standing with the championship in his hands right now. Jacob Anderson, long road home, Fisherman's driver attempted. Oh, but now, come on. It's almost like you get your hopes up, you get excited. And TZ Mask is just there to rain on your parade. And look at that, not even trying for the pin. Instead, the Mass Effect. 1, 2, 3. And TZ Mask is still NGW champion. I mean, what can you say? Is this the outcome that wasn't expected? Because I think just about everyone and their mamas, no discredit to Jacob Anderson, who's an incredible athlete, but it's TZ Mask. Clean sweep, 2-0. And the bulldozer continues to carve his path. Barely breaking a sweat. And now, oh, please don't hurt Poe. Sweet, innocent Poe. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Getting the hell out of the ring. Who? Who, I ask? Dares to put their life at risk by stepping in the ring against this bully. Well, guys, thank you, of course, as always, for joining me for Departure. But do not go anywhere. Park your little butts back in your seat, or go take a quick bathroom break, grab some snacks, because we're going to have a bit of an intermission, and then we are going to be back with Retaliation. Going to be a late one, but I'm looking forward to it. Hope you are as well. So I will see you in just a bit. Toodles.